Viewmasters, it's the podcast that we do. Viewmasters, talk about movies that we view. Viewmasters, my friend Eric and me Joe. Viewmasters, hey, let's start the show.
Hey, welcome to the Viewmasters, episode 345, The Fast and the Furious, Tokyo Drift. My name is Eric.
My name is Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Eric.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, boy. I'll tell you what, simultaneously didn't help and also helped immensely.
Okay.
This movie. Oh, boy.
I'm curious how it helped.
It was ridiculously bad.
It's a real bad movie.
The heartfelt monologue from Neela about when she was a little girl, and she and her friends would just go up to the mountains and watch people drift. And that's why life was simpler back then.
This movie is ridiculous in all the bad ways.
Yes. But it made me laugh so hard.
Because it's so bad.
It's so bad.
Yeah, like, I can't say the first one was great.
Yeah.
You know, at all.
Yeah.
But it was fun. And it was so bad that it was good.
Yeah.
And 2 was just amazing.
Right. Yeah. No, 2 legitimately great movie.
Yeah. Ridiculous, but in every good way.
Yes.
This was just bad.
Yeah.
I was bored.
I was bored too. I was bored during the fucking car chases.
Yeah. I think like once, like in the climactic race at the end, I got, ooh, okay.
Yeah.
When they sort of did the zoom down the mountain kind of shot.
Yeah.
Was
That
like,
was cool.
Yeah, because for once it was like, oh, there are stakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was also visually interesting.
Yeah, it was.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this movie kind of stinks.
Yeah.
I mentioned I was not looking forward to this one, and with good reason apparently.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So we've got an entirely new cast.
Yep.
Which sucks. Like we just got good characters,
Right?
in the last one, and they're all gone. Paul Walker also gone.
Yeah. Right.
But not forgotten.
Not yet.
Never.
Yeah. I just hard to believe that there would be a character that would make you miss
Right?
Brian O'Connor.
A character or a performance that would make me miss Paul Walker.
Like, I couldn't tell if that guy was bad or not because of his accent.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if he's actually Southern
Right.
or if he was doing an exaggerated accent.
So I looked on his IMDb to see, what the hell else has this guy been in?
Yeah.
He was on NCIS New Orleans.
Okay.
So either they loved his southern accent in this movie, or that is his real voice.
Okay.
And they cast him because of it.
Gotcha.
So I'm guessing maybe he actually is southern.
I was gonna ask maybe if he's British. Because, when British people want to do a convincing American accent, they just do Southern.
Sometimes. I think House MD might have a few words about that, though.
Well, okay, they either do Southern or nothing. Like, back of the throat. Just nothing at all.
You're just doing Batman.
I know, I am doing Batman. I can't do House. But also, like, at least in the first Doctor Strange movie, Benedict Cumberbatch sounds exactly like House. Like he hadn't figured out how to do it yet.
Yeah. I remember when that trailer came out, and it was just so off-putting.
Yeah.
This is not Benedict Cumberbatch. I don't see any reason why Doctor Strange should be American.
Yeah, there's no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
He should be Asian.
Yeah. Okay, sure, yeah.
That's what Steve Ditko wanted.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, Steve Ditko wanted a lot of things.
Yes, he did. Credit.
Right.
Freedom. A Randian world.
Tokyo Drift.
Black and white objectivism.
Okay, alright. We got it. We got it, Mr. A.
We were worried
Oof.
that we had to start over.
I know, yeah. I was like, how are we going to recapture the magic of what we talked about and didn't record by mistake? Oh man, yeah. So we've got Sean
Boswell.
Still could not remember his last name.
5 minutes ago.
Tom. We got Tom Bosley.
I wish it was Tom Bosley.
Tom Bosley too. That'd be incredible. Holy shit! Let's just get the whole cast of Happy Days in there for one of these.
Weirdly, I have
except for Scott Baio.
Yeah. Weirdly, I have seen Tom Bosley pop up in a lot of just random TV in the last week.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, he's in the zeitgeist.
He is in the zeitgeist,
as he should be.
But yeah, so we got Sean Boswell.
Yes.
Thank you. Juvenile delinquent.
Yep.
Driving recklessly through a construction site in a race with the eldest Taylor boy from Home Improvement.
Yep.
And gets arrested, obviously. And apparently, when it's your third strike and you get arrested as a juvenile, they can either put you in juvie or deport you.
He got sentenced to Japan.
He got sentenced to Tokyo.
It's like a sitcom.
What the hell?
I want to break some laws and go to Japan.
It is kind of like a sitcom, isn't it? It's like if Perfect Strangers was about illegal street racing.
So that would make, in this situation, Sean Cousin Balky?
Yeah, Sean is Balky,
yeah.
obviously.
So is Han
Cousin
Larry?
Yes, definitely. Either Han or Twinkie. I did enjoy Twinkie. I enjoyed Bow Wow. He is a poor man's Ludacris's character.
Tej.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But still enjoyable.
It was fine.
They were clearly trying to recapture some of the dynamic of Tej and Brian from Too Fast.
I feel like in a way they were almost like, okay, we've got this white guy and then all these Japanese guys, we still need a black guy.
Right.
It's the Fast and the Furious.
That's true. That's true. They learned their lesson because the first one didn't have any.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Just his boss.
Just and whatever vague ethnicity Vin Diesel might be.
Right. Oh, man. Oh, man. I did say throughout while we were watching it, just, where's Brian?
Yep. No, nowhere.
No, he's nowhere.
No.
Yeah, he's not here.
This is...
I guess he's still in Miami.
Yeah, probably. Well, alright.
No spoilers.
Some spoilers.
Okay, fine, some spoilers.
I have to spoil some stuff.
Okay.
Nothing huge. Just... this is a sci-fi movie.
Okay.
Because it takes place in the future.
That's true. Okay. I forgot. All of these movies are sci-fi movies so far.
No, not really. This one in particular.
Okay.
Because this one takes place after, like, the next 4 Fast and the Furious movies.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the chronology
What the fuck?
goes like 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Okay.
and then 3.
I knew that 4 was a prequel. Is it not before the first one, or is it just before this one?
I don't think 4 is a prequel.
Oh, I thought it was.
I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there are any prequels per se.
Okay.
4 is, of course, it's the one that I haven't seen yet either.
Gotcha.
But I feel like it's just the continuation, because 5 picks up right after 4.
Okay.
I know that much.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this one takes place after, like, yeah, I think up to 8.
What?
Yeah. 7 or 8, yeah.
What the hell?
Yep. So we're in the future with this one.
I'm so confused.
So God knows where Brian
I
is.
don't understand.
I guess if it takes place that far, Brian is happily retired somewhere.
If we're in the future, why does everyone have a fucking flip phone?
So maybe it's in the future, but in the past.
Is it like Blade Runner, where like the future is old?
Could be.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
You know what? It would be nice if, like, in Fast 11 or whatever, they're still just breaking out flip phones.
Right.
And one person has a smartphone, like an iPhone.
Yeah.
And it freaks everybody out.
And then Harrison Ford comes in a flying car,
Sure.
chasing a replicant. That's what... Okay. Have there been... No, I don't want to know. Never mind.
Oh, what?
I'm assuming there haven't been flying cars yet in the Fast and the Furious series.
So Tokyo Drift.
Sorry, Mike. Okay. Pardon me, excuse me. Anyway. Oh, man. Yeah.
So Brian is off doing whatever adventures were already happening
Right.
in the later movies.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I was confused. Confused about several things.
Like drifting is a thing?
Okay. That was not on the list initially. But it's at the top of the list now.
Alright.
What? Just take a corner normally.
Right?
Is it faster
I don't know.
to drift?
I mean, they have to brake, so
Yeah.
I would assume not.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess you're braking to go around a corner anyway.
Yeah.
And I do appreciate at one point, Sean tells Twink that he needs another set of tires.
Yeah.
Because he's just been drifting all over the fucking place. And like throughout the whole movie up until that point, I was like, they are ruining their tires. Like there's the scene where Han drifts around a stationary car like 20 times, and all you see are the rubber marks on the road.
Yeah.
And I was like, he is just absolutely ruining those tires. So I appreciated that they acknowledged it.
Yeah.
Like that was some verisimilitudes in this future Fast and Furious movie. What the fuck? I don't know about this. I'm beginning to question this entire enterprise.
We're in it now.
I know. Oh boy. So no, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I will find out when we watch future movies. I'm
Okay,
sure.
alright. You're still confused about things, though.
I was confused about Han dying in this one.
Okay, well,
Because I know that he does not die.
yeah,
Or like he's around in other ones.
yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah, you'll
And
figure
then
it out.
And then he dies again and apparently comes back. I don't know.
It's
I'll figure it out.
complicated. Yeah. I mean, just at a certain point, these movies become comic books.
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. I figured that was what it was.
Yeah. But at this point, these movies are still just really trying to be crime thrillers.
I guess?
And just not doing very well at it.
Yeah. there are. You're right. There are zero stakes in this movie. Like, what is? I don't know. He basically just like Sean and DraftKings are enemies.
I just put it together. Oh shit!
Whatever that little guy's name is.
Twink?
No. The guy in the DraftKings commercials.
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. Thank you. I dislike him so much that I had omitted his name from my memory.
God, I wish I could. He's the worst.
He's so obnoxious. But yeah, he basically just like runs his mouth off.
Yeah,
and becomes enemies with this guy.
He's the typical ugly American.
He is. Yeah,
and he deserves to get his ass beat.
Yeah.
Even when he was in America.
Right. Yeah, I feel absolutely nothing for Sean.
No. Like the one time, like at the beginning, where they could have set up some sort of, honorable personality trait for him. He just ignores a kid being bullied.
Yeah.
And just goes about his day, and then he picks on the Taylor kid.
Yeah.
Tim the Tollman Taylor's son.
He talks to his girl.
Yeah.
Which is... He's just doing it throughout the movie. He's just talking to other guys' girls.
Right? Stay in your lane, Sean.
That's not good racing technique.
Apparently not.
Yeah. You gotta drift back and forth between many lanes.
Sure. Also, he's always in these races or whatever, and like people are like sideswiping him, but he never does it himself. Like, just learn some shit and do it.
He plays fair.
Okay. Yeah.
I feel like is what they're going for.
Yeah.
Is he does not play dirty like
they do.
The other racers do. Oh man.
Yeah, boy, just not good.
Yeah, unlikable protagonist.
Yep. Just bad car driving throughout.
Yeah. And like Justin Lin has made a bunch of these, right?
Yeah. Like I was looking in pretty much most of the next couple sequels.
Okay.
And I guess he got fired from Fast X.
Oh wow. Okay.
But he had started to work on that one.
Okay.
I think James Wan does one of these. Maybe.
Amazing.
I can't. I could be confused.
Are you thinking of Aquaman?
Maybe.
Okay. They have underwater cars. No, don't tell me. Don't tell me. We'll find out.
Tokyo Drift.
But yeah, like, knowing that Justin Lin makes more of these,
right?
I sort of looked at this as like, oh, he's figuring out how to do this still.
Could be.
Yeah.
I mean, I looked at his IMDb. He had done like 2-3 other movies before this.
Okay.
The only one I had ever heard of was Annapolis.
Oh, okay.
With I think James Franco.
Yeah.
And then
not a car racing movie.
Not as far as I know.
Yeah.
I've not seen it.
Yeah.
I could probably call my dad and find out he's seen it.
That's okay.
If it was about war, he watched it.
There should be a website like Does the Dog Die? But is there a car chase in it? And you can just go and look up any movie, and it will tell you if there's a car chase in it.
I like that.
Yeah. We should get on that.
Yep. And watch only the ones with car races.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, so he directs the next couple Fast movies.
Yeah.
He directed Star Trek Beyond.
Right. Which is awesome.
Yeah, I think it's the best of those three.
Yeah, agreed.
So, he figures some stuff out,
yeah.
I guess.
So yeah, I felt like I was watching at least the race sequences through that lens of like he's not sure what he's doing here yet. He's
Sure.
still figuring out.
It's probably his first time with a budget.
Yeah. Because there were a couple that were like disorienting. Like I couldn't tell what was happening.
The street chase.
Yeah.
Where
Through the actual streets.
yeah, when Takashi DK,
Yeah.
the Draft King himself,
Right.
like starts going after Han, and that chase, I thought could have been pretty exciting, but I had no idea what was happening.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 different colored cars, but I still couldn't figure out who was supposed to be who.
Right.
I did like the scene where they drift through the crowded street.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Though the whole time I was watching it, I was thinking about the news report about hundreds of pedestrians having been killed by street racers. Which is not funny, but it's also, while I was watching this movie, very funny.
But they didn't.
No,
Yeah.
the pedestrians parted like the proverbial Red Sea.
Yep.
For the cars going real fast.
Oh boy. And then all the racing scenes in the parking garages just were so unexciting.
Yeah.
I
mean, I guess that's probably like tight quarters is where the drift
comes into play. Yeah.
Most often. So yeah, it's all like tight streets or parking garages or a mountain with twisty turny roads.
Sure.
And it just like, okay, we get it. They drift around corners.
Right.
Like it's not that exciting after you've seen it for 10 minutes.
Especially when there's an extended sequence where all they're doing is just drifting and then like having this romantic sort of interlude.
I guess. Yeah.
While drifting.
Yeah.
Just so stupid. But yeah, you said at one point out loud, just drive normal.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no need for this.
Nope. And the fact that everyone just knows it's a thing.
Yeah.
Except for Sean, of course.
Except for Sean, yeah, because it's only a Tokyo thing.
Yeah,
it's a Tokyo Drift.
It is a Tokyo Drift.
Yeah. Though they never call it Tokyo Drift.
No, they don't. It just takes place in Tokyo.
I mean, maybe in a future installment, if we're lucky, Sean will come back and bring the drift to America with him.
Maybe. No spoilers.
No. I did find myself wondering if Sean would ever come back, and praying that he doesn't. Part of me wanted him to die in a car accident at the end of the movie.
You wanted Takashi to win.
I wanted him to die and then Han to have to step up and be the hero.
Sure.
Because I know that Han is a character too.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Finally Han has something else to drift for.
You already knew that he is in future movies.
Yeah.
And I have seen those movies.
Yeah.
But so none of that helped, but also the fact that he is like the only likable character in this goddamn thing.
Yeah. And he is a criminal.
Yeah.
Stealing from his fellow criminals.
Sure.
But also, super just charismatic.
Yep.
And super likable.
Yeah.
I thought Twink was kind of likable, too.
He's okay.
Yeah, he's a capitalist.
Yeah.
But other than that, I thought he was fine.
I liked his car.
His car was ridiculous. When that thing showed up before the big reveal, I was like, what the fuck is happening with this car? Did the Hulk attack this car? What's happening? And then it turns out it's a fucking Hulk car.
It's amazing.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
Oh,
It has hair and purple interiors and a Hulk face on the hood.
Yep.
It's... Where can I get one?
Right?
Yeah.
It's got a Hulk footprints dented into the back.
Yeah.
And Hulk fist prints smashing through the doors.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
I do want to know more about that car.
I do too.
Like, I didn't look at IMDb trivia for this because I had the teaser at the end of this revealed for me in IMDb trivia.
That sucks.
For last week's movie.
Okay.
So I'm deliberately not reading trivia about these anymore after we watch them.
That's fair. I did not know about the surprise at the end of this.
Yeah.
So I was genuinely surprised.
That's awesome.
It was awesome. A little.
It was awesome.
Yeah, okay.
Even knowing it was coming, it was awesome. We got our first reference to family in this movie.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. It really did kind of set the seeds for the interconnectedness of the rest of these movies.
Yeah.
Which, it's too bad it happened in this shitty piece of crap.
Right. Like, just look up that last scene on YouTube, and you're good.
Yep.
Oh, man. So Sean goes to, is it Takahashi? Is that his name?
I believe so. Or Takashi.
Takashi, yeah. And his uncle, whatever his name is.
Kamada.
Kamada, thank you.
Played by a martial arts legend.
Is that Sonny Chiba?
Sonny Chiba.
Sonny Chiba, yeah, okay.
Yep.
Sonny Chiba.
That's
It is, I know, I'm sorry. I just don't know how to say names.
It's fine.
But I saw his name in the credits, I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, he goes to him, and I don't know what he's negotiating exactly. Like, Han is dead, and he comes with the money that Han stole.
Yeah.
And then...
So Takashi is the nephew of Kamada, who
Yes.
is a Yakuza bigwig.
Right.
And yeah, Han has been stealing money, or skimming money off the top.
They've been working together, but he's been skimming.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Takashi comes after him, and that sets the whole street race or chase through the streets. Which kills Han.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Yeah. I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he goes and he takes the money to no. What's the uncle's name?
Kamada.
Kamada, thank
Yes.
you. And then I don't know what the purpose of the race is. Like, what? He paid him back. Is that just for his life?
Basically.
Okay.
Cause the uncle says, well, I mean, it's just money. This belongs to me anyway.
Yeah.
What other, I'm still probably going to kill you.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
And so, he decides to race, Takashi, who he has raced at the beginning of this movie, or when he first moves to Japan.
Yeah.
And gets his ass beat because he doesn't know how to drift.
Right.
The nerve.
What a fool. What an absolute moron. This cowboy comes in here and thinks he knows everything about racing in Japan in parking garages. What a maroon. But yeah, I still don't understand why he's like, I don't, was he there was a form of an apology for bringing shame. I don't know what happened.
Embarrassment.
Yeah.
And
then he is like, well, how do you propose that we settle this?
Right.
A race. Of fucking course it's gonna be a race.
Yeah.
It's a car movie.
Yeah.
But then they build a whole ass fucking car. Like, did he go in there and be like, a race in a month and a
6 months.
half?
Yeah. Or did he just keep postponing it?
He must have. No, guys, no, not ready yet.
Because they go back to the shop,
Yeah.
where he lives, I guess.
Yeah, because he lives there. They got a bunk for him.
Yeah. But the cops have raided it and taken all the cars.
Yeah.
Except for for Han's original car that Sean beat the hell out of.
The Mona Lisa of cars.
Yep.
Yeah. So they take the insides of that and put it in the frame that Sean's dad, who is also a character, has salvaged from the Navy base.
Sure.
I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Like when they introduce the dad's car, and he's like tinkering with it.
Yeah.
Just with a fucking ratchet wrench like you do, not really doing anything.
Yeah, not really. I mean, it has no engine.
It has nothing. It's a frame.
Yep.
And I was like, okay, this is actually nice. There's potential here. He could help his dad fix up this car.
Right. Yeah.
And they could
Bond
bond over
yeah.
it. And no, that's not it at all.
Nope.
He moves out.
Yep.
Only comes back for this car shell.
Right. His dad's a piece of work.
Yeah.
Too. And like you said, he's apparently a character in this movie.
Yeah. Keeps threatening to send the kid back to America.
Yep. There were lines written and an actor was cast. Apparently must be the shittiest naval officer in the world.
Yeah.
Because he lives in a cubicle.
Yeah.
In nowhere, Japan.
I didn't realize that he was active duty until the day that he came home in his uniform. It had not registered to me. Oh, he's in the Navy.
Yeah, I mean he's wearing a Navy shirt when we first see him, but that could be. I mean, you
they
can go buy
those.
that. Yeah,
yeah.
I figured, okay, well he's been dishonorably discharged.
Yeah, or he's retired or something.
That's why he is paying for sex workers,
right?
And lives in a house that's not even as big as my bedroom,
right?
Where he makes Sean live in the closet.
He's living a life.
Yep.
That's for sure.
This hovel.
He did not want to have this kid, and he definitely did not want to have this kid shipped to him.
Right.
To stay out of juvie. But yeah, they build a whole ass car.
Yep. Without Dad.
Without Dad.
Yeah. Dad is pretty much forgotten after that.
Yeah. The timeline of this movie, it being set in the future aside, just I have no idea. Like, is it months? Is it 2 weeks?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, Sean's first day of school, because he is a teenager,
right?
In high school.
Yeah.
He already gets involved into the secret illegal underground racing.
Right.
Just. Things move fast for him.
And furious.
And furious, yes. But then, after that, it's just like Han sort of strong-arms him into working for him.
Yeah.
Which we never see again.
Right. Yeah.
We never touched on.
Yeah, they're just buddies after that.
Yeah. And then, Sean... I think has 2 more interactions with his dad, including the one with the car.
Yeah.
Where he gets threatened to be kicked out and thrown in jail. So Son just leaves.
Yeah.
And just goes to live with Han in the garage and do drifting full time.
Yeah. That's his job.
Yeah.
He's a full-time drifter.
Yep. But he still goes to school.
Right. Well, you gotta get an education, Eric.
Okay.
Drifting will only get you so far in life. And that distance is around a corner. A very sharp corner. Obviously. It did make me want to go out there and drift.
You can drift on the way home.
Oh, yeah.
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 It's icy out though, so
it
be
makes
careful.
it easier, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I've drifted.
Me too. Many times. Oh, man. This movie sucked.
It really did.
Do you want to talk about Dom?
Okay.
Yeah, we get a Dom Toretto at the end.
Dom shows up. Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
Returning. For a 2-second cameo.
Yeah. Uncredited Vin Diesel.
Yep. Like I said, I did not know about this.
Yeah.
You read it in the trivia.
I had it spoiled last week. It said it was the only one that he's not in. So I knew he was going to show up at some point in this one.
Okay. Yeah, I did not know that he was in this one at all. Obviously 4 is the big reunion.
Yeah.
Entry of the first movie cast.
Right.
So yeah, I was not expecting it, and I honestly, like, as they were building up to it, I was like, oh, they're just gonna like cut away before they show, who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or just like it'd be a CGI Vin Diesel, which
it wouldn't need to be. He was alive at that point.
I'm not entirely sure it wasn't.
Okay. I mean, I would believe that he was never actually on set.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just filmed it all in front of a green screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, I bet he never interacted with those people.
Yeah.
Probably just did it in his garage at home.
Probably.
While he was playing D&D. Singing songs on YouTube.
Hell yeah.
Because Vin Diesel's great.
Right. He's a treasure. He's a multi-ethnic American treasure. He's a one-man melting pot.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. But yeah, I liked that. I thought that was kind of fun.
It was kind of fun. It's weird that it does set up so much for future movies of the series that they could not have had planned yet.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they are absolutely just making all of this up as they go along.
Yeah. This is no original Star Wars where George Lucas had a solid plan.
Right.
Straight from the beginning.
9-movie series.
Yep. Knew what he was doing the whole damn time.
Thanks a lot, JJ.
You mean Ryan Johnson?
I said what I said.
No, because Ryan Johnson ruined the franchise.
I said what I said.
Worst movie ever made.
Oh. Wow, I don't feel like relitigating Star Wars.
That's fine.
I know it's on your mind.
Yeah.
Well, and I know you like that one.
Yes, yeah.
Yes. Because it's the best one.
It is the best one.
Oh, boy.
And this so far, the worst one
Yes.
of this franchise.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, there's only 3 so far.
Yeah.
I feel like the second one, the bar, definitely raised the bar.
It did.
Yeah.
I was honestly pleasantly surprised at how good 2 was.
Yeah.
Especially considering the first one. And then super surprised how bad this one was, though, comparatively.
Yeah.
Even to the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I think the first one is not a great movie, but it's fun.
Yeah.
This one, it's lacking fun.
It really is. It's just kind of a slog.
Yeah. And part of it is the fact that, you put the weight of the movie on to this lump.
Yeah.
This white lump.
Yeah. So who's worse, the actor that plays Sean in this movie or Stephen Amell?
I mean, it's been a while since I've seen Stephen Amell in anything.
Okay.
So, it's and I mean, I did sit through all 8 seasons of Arrow.
Yeah.
So I'm and this is fresh. So this guy.
I mean, we should find out what this guy's stance on striking is. Probably. Whether he's pro or against. Because that could be a big factor.
It could be, I guess. I mean, he still sucked in this movie.
Yeah, no,
so,
it's true. He
you
did.
know.
Okay, fine. But if he's pro-union, then he's better.
Yeah. I mean, morally, sure.
Yeah.
Still a terrible actor.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I'm sure he's great on NCIS, whatever.
Yeah. We made some unfair comparisons to Paul Walker and him already. But he did seem to have a little more life in his eyes than Paul Walker does.
A little bit?
But his delivery is just piss poor.
Yeah, I think that's really just him trying to remember his lines.
Yeah.
Like, he's just like, I'm supposed to say something here. What am I supposed to say? I like to street race.
We're all Gajians.
We're all Gajin. Oh, man. I feel like that's a really offensive word.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'll have to talk to Brian Stelfreeze.
Okay.
Adam Hughes.
Yeah.
Cully Hamner.
Well, ask Jeremy about it.
They were all part of Gaijin Studios.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the 90s.
Gotcha.
Yeah. We should have had Jeremy on this episode.
Deep cut. We should have. Oof.
Yeah, actually, that would have been rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a lot of Japanese culture gets explored in this movie either.
Not really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not really.
I mean, we got to see a lobster vending machine.
I feel like a lot of it felt vaguely offensive to me.
Yeah. Yeah, it did feel a lot like, this is what Americans will think of as Japan.
Exactly.
Yeah. Small houses with closet for bedrooms and little old ladies eating noodles.
Yeah. Old men also eating noodles.
Yep. They did have, as you pointed out, soundproof curtains.
Right. Amazing. Oh, I got nothing else on this.
It's just bad.
It was bad. It was miserable.
Yeah. I mean,
I look forward to seeing Han again.
yeah. I mean, just like I said, knowing what I know about the upcoming films, I don't really feel there's a need to ever watch this one.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Not even to get Han's future story?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, not a bit.
Alright.
Yep.
Good to know.
In fact, knowing Han's storyline in the other movies, and then seeing it play out in this one, it just makes this movie way more disappointing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Interesting.
Yep.
Oh. Well, that makes me excited for future movies.
Yeah. I'm still not super excited about this next one coming up. Just Fast and Furious.
Right.
Because I feel like it's still them attempting to do things seriously.
Yeah.
Haven't seen it, so don't know for sure. But it also is the first sort of, hey, we're just going to keep on going with this thing. And bring it back to Brian and Dom.
Yeah, we're dropping definite articles for this one.
Yep.
Adjectives and conjunctions only, baby.
Yep. The titling sequence of these movies is bizarre.
Oh, man. I'm tired. Is anything making you happy this week?
God, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, man, it's been... Everything's bad. I watched a movie. It was amusing.
Yeah?
I guess that'll count.
What'd you watch?
It's called Self-Reliance.
Oh, yeah, with Jake Johnson?
Yep.
Yeah.
It was cute.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
I enjoyed it. Made me laugh a couple times. Yeah.
Excellent. I thought that looked kind of fun.
Yeah, I'd give it a recommend.
I enjoyed his Comedy Bang Bang appearance this week.
Oh, yeah, I'm behind. So.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Was he promoting that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because they're allowed to talk about things now.
Stars are back. There's him and Alimony Tony and Bridget Jones, and then a few other characters that just pop in and out.
I could probably deal without Bridget Jones.
I love Bridget Jones. I really enjoy Lily Sullivan.
I like her sometimes.
Yeah.
But some of her characters I do without. That is one.
I think they have a lot of fun with her this week.
Do we need to shout out how amazing Lily Sullivan is?
No, I think we're okay.
Okay, all right.
We can do it next time.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I loved her in Evil Dead Rise.
Yeah? Is she in that?
An actress named
An
Lily
actress named... God damn it.
She has referenced it
Okay.
occasionally on CBB.
Okay, good to know. I did see, well, I heard first, but then I saw Sean Diston is in the progressive young homeowners turning into their parents series of commercials.
Oh, okay.
It's one where they're all throwing things in dumpsters. And he's a guy who has some old pieces of crown molding that he's been holding on to for a while in case he ever needs them.
All right.
And I was watching it, and I heard his voice, and I was like, Sprague? And then I looked, and it was him.
Nice.
So yeah, that was pretty cool.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah.
He wrote on the Twisted Metal TV show.
Yeah.
And there was one episode that the characters like take refuge in like an old movie theater, and the only movie that they have available in there is Blank Man.
Amazing.
And I was like, oh, Sean Diston wrote this one.
Yeah, clearly. Like Blank Man has come up a couple times recently on Scott Hasn't Seen.
And at the end, sure enough.
I used to love Blank Man as a kid, because it's awesome. And also, at one point when they're kids, when Damon Wayans and whatever are kids, they're watching the Adam West Batman TV show, and it was like they didn't show that show on TV anymore.
Oh, okay.
So if Blank Man was on, that was an opportunity to see some Batman.
Wow,
It's great.
never seen it.
Highly recommend it.
All right.
All right, it's going on my list.
Is there anything that made you happy?
No.
Yeah.
Taco Bell tonight made me really happy.
Did it?
It did.
Did it?
I mean, the experience at the restaurant, not so much.
Okay.
But eating the food here while we watched the movie made me real happy.
All right.
Yeah.
Because there were some issues.
No, there were some issues at the store, and it was frustrating. If you've got things on your menu, and you have all of the component parts with which to make those things, I don't think you should be allowed to tell someone, we don't have that here.
I agree.
Like, it's real easy.
Wholeheartedly.
Like, it's not like they have to ship in special things. I don't understand. And I broke the other kiosk.
Yep.
I don't know. It's been a rough. It
has been a rough. Things aren't good.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
But that means there's room for improvement.
I hope so.
Yeah.
God, I hope so.
I mean, if nothing else, we've got 100 more Fast and the Furious movies to look forward to. So that's something.
It is something. So who we got? Next one is the last one that I have not seen.
Excellent.
Fast and Furious, the fourth one.
Excellent. They were going to call it F4, but it was confusing with the Fantastic Four.
Sure. And tornadoes?
Yes.
I don't know.
No, that didn't bother them with F5 and everything afterwards.
It's Fast 5.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe is it F6?
F9.
F9, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yep.
Which is like the craziest tornado.
Right. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this one. You know, just have the family back together again.
Yeah. For the first time.
For the first time, yep. And then I think we have 2 more that are available on Prime, and then we're fucked.
Okay. I guess Hobbs and Shaw was on there too, so if we can skip ahead.
And 10.
Okay.
Basically 6 through 9. We got to find other means.
I'm sure they are elsewhere. We'll be okay.
9 is available on Freevee with ads.
Oh, okay.
But by the time we get to that one, Amazon will have ads anyway.
That's
so
true.
What the hell's the point?
Yeah. We'll find it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
All right. Well, next week, Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious.
And until then, keep living your life a quarter mile at a time. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for listening to The Viewmasters. You can subscribe to the show directly at our websites view.guttertrash.net or on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts. Visit our website at view.guttertrash.net for information about our Twitter and Instagram. Once again, thank you for listening to The Viewmasters. We'll see you next time.